As I told your wife, without strict maintenance, her eyesight most likely will continue to deteriorate. However, as you know, the medication poses a potentially serious risk to the fetus.
Well, hopefully it hasn't had an effect already.
Doctor, if she were to resume taking the meds after she gave birth, could the damage be undone?
Jesse, after 8 months, the chances are the damage will be too extensive to be reversed.
That's correct.
So she takes the meds, she might get her sight back. We protect the baby, and she might not get her sight back. That's it. No other choice.
Let me know what you decide.
Thank you, Harold. Jesse.
What is he doing? Is he gone again?
The plane doesn't leave for a while. We have a few minutes. Look, I just want to say I'm really sorry about what happened with your mom and what she did, and...
Whatever. It's really not the first time she screwed me over, but it definitely is the last. Hey, when you asked me yesterday if I was sure about going, was it because you wanted to stay?
No.
But you and
No,
Tad,
I want to go.
But you and Tad, you have this relationship, and you guys are just getting to know one another.
Hey. Tad doesn't matter, okay? No one matters to me except for you.
Just me.
Just you.
Tad.
I got nothing to say to you, Eliza.
Look, I've looked everywhere for Colby. Please tell me you have some idea where they're at.
I don't. But the kids made their decision, so why don't you just live with it?
Look, I don't want to make any trouble. Okay, I just want to make things right. I want to apologize.
Well, then you got your work cut out for you, don't you? Because you lied to your daughter, you set up my son in the worst way possible, and then to top it all off, you decided it was a good idea to switch my son's ADHD medication with sugar pills. You really want to make things right? A nice start would be just staying the hell out of their lives. And mine.
Cooney is up to something. And you're right in the middle of it.
Well, great. I will be in the perfect position then to figure out what this big plan is, won't I?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Someone over-caffeinate this morning?
Cooney has offered her a job.
And you're fighting it?
Oh, hell yeah. He wouldn't have hired her if he wasn't trying to get to me.
Back off, JR. If Marissa wants to take the job, let her. Support her. Better yet, tell her that you're thrilled.
Why would I do that?
Because you need to make this work. For all of us. We are so close. We've been able to live under the same roof without everything blowing up. So just go up there and tell Marissa that this job for Caleb would be great news.
He's out to get me.
And you're letting him succeed. Do you want your marriage to work or not? Controlling Marissa is not going to make that happen. Come on, JR, you and I have been such screw-ups in our relationships. And we are lucky enough to have these incredibly forgiving people in our lives. Scott and Marissa love us despite what we did. They are what is keeping us sane and keeping us grounded, so I am going to do whatever it takes to make my relationship work. And I suggest you do the same.
I'm as committed to Marissa as you are to Scott.
Good.
Where are you going? Church?
No, Scott and I are meeting with the minister who's marrying us.
That ought to be fun.
Annie! This is my fiance, Annie. My cousin, JR.
Hello.
We are so grateful that you'll be presiding over our ceremony.
Well, we have quite a bit to discuss, shall we?
After you.
I was thinking, since we're going to Ohio to pick up your guitar, I was thinking that you should introduce me to your mother.
What? Where did that come from?
Well, you guys haven't seen each other in a very long time, and you have a lot to talk about.
Look, it's not like she's calling me or anything, you know? She knows where I am. She's not interested.
But that doesn't mean you don't miss her.
I don't. I don't.
Well, Ohio is a long ways away to go just to get a guitar.
What, you think I'm using this as an excuse to see her?
Well,
No, I just really like the guitar, okay? Look, our relationship is not exactly stellar.
Well, at least your mom's not trying to hit on your friends.
Hey, from now on, I have a great idea.
What do you have?
We're gonna live in a parent-free zone, okay?
A parent-free zone?
Yeah, until we meet up with her dad in San Fran. Parent-free zone.
Parent-free zone. Oh.
Tad again. You just broke the parent-free zone.
Damon, Todd is called like a gazillion times. Pick up.
A gazillion and one.
Damn it, Colby. Bluebird Hotel, Lithopolis, Ohio.
All Tad has done is be great to you. He has done nothing wrong, Damon. Call him back. Why not call him back?
Because he'll try and talk me out of this, okay? And all I've ever done anyway is cause him trouble. It's parent-free zone, remember? Come on. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Hey.
If you're here to keep pressuring me to not take the job, I really don't want to hear it.
No more arguing about the job. You want it? Go for it.
You mean that?
I want you to be happy, Marissa. I know it's gonna be a ways before you fully trust me again, but I also know that we've come a long ways, and I'm really proud of that. Proud of us. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't want to do anything to jeopardize what we have.
Here we go. You doing fine? Oh, you okay?
Don't look at me like that.
Is your vision back?
No, I can feel it. I don't want you to pity me.
Baby, it doesn't have to be like this. All you gotta do is start your meds again. Chances are you can fight this infection.
Jesse, the protocol is experimental. There is no guarantee that I'll hang on to my sight, and there is no way in hell that I'm gonna put this child's well-being at risk. So yes, it has to be this way.
So you've really, really thought this through. I mean, about what you're giving up. Your career, your independence. You are a doctor, baby. That's who you are. You really ready to sacrifice all that?
You know what? I may not be able to practice medicine as I have in the past, but there are plenty of options, like being a mother.
You used to talk about how you could sometimes sense when a patient, when there was something wrong with the patient by just looking at them, Angela.
There are other ways to diagnose patients.
But not to be able to see that look in the patient's face when you tell them everything's gonna be okay.
Like other blind people around the world, I can lead a full, happy, productive life. I can see you.
Angela, think about this. Think about this some more, please.
I don't want to think about it. I want to go home.
Damon, it's
it's me again. Listen, if you don't call me back, I'm just gonna torture you with more and more messages until you do. Because I'm your father. That's my job, what I do. Actually, what I want to do is call the National Guard. But, yeah, it's just me.
Your previous marriage ended in divorce?
Marriages.
Excuse me?
Previous marriages.
2.
3.
I see. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. Given your extensive matrimonial experience, do you think that you would be able to draw on those life lessons to build a lasting relationship?
Annie and I, we are as committed to a fresh start as we are to each other. We really prefer not to dwell on the past.
I think that's admirable. It's important that both of you come into this marriage with absolute commitment, forsaking all others.
We do.
Marriage is the embodiment of eternal commitment and faithfulness, not only in body, but in thought as well.
I love Scott. I just mean all the things that have happened before, it's done, it's over. All that matters is here and now and forever with Scott. No one else.
I'm sorry I overreacted. I just thought you'd be interested in working at Chandler. You know, to keep it in the family.
There's already one lady of the house working at Chandler.
Yeah, but this isn't about Annie. I just thought that you'd be interested, that's all.
Look, I want to make it on my own. I just don't want to be handed a job because of my last name.
But you see, Marissa, you're being handed the job because of your last name.
So you think that Caleb couldn't be hiring me for any other reason than to use me to screw you over?
You are one of the smartest women that I know.
I'm just naive, right? What's this whole I support you thing was just a lie?
What are you talking about? I ain't trying here. I'm just making sure that you're looking at all your options.
What are you talking about?
What about us? What are we trying to build? What if we want to have a baby?
So you are looking for alternative treatment, right?
As long as it doesn't hurt the baby.
And you are researching this?
Yes.
You do realize the longer it takes to find a treatment, the more you're putting your health at risk.
My eyesight, not my health. And my pregnancy is already at risk because of my age. And I took several doses of the triazole medication before I knew about the baby. Now, I can't add anything more to that risk.
Angela, we got pregnant. This time we can do this again.
What are you asking me, Jesse? I am not terminating this pregnancy.
Thank you so much.
Well, it is always my pleasure to guide young people into the joys of marriage. Good day.
He hated me.
Now, he didn't hate you. He just... Maybe he's not the right person.
He was totally judging me, blaming me for all the horrible mistakes I made, and he doesn't even know me.
Okay, how about we just find somebody else?
It's all gonna be the same, Scott. It's always the same. When I married Adam, I was in a room full of people that hated me. It's gonna be the same thing, the same looks, the same judgments. There she goes down the aisle, sucking the life and the cash of yet another Chandler.
Nobody thinks that. Not all of them.
That's why I love you so much. You don't care what they think. You don't care that I made a real mess out of my entire life. But Scott, I don't know if I can do it.
What do you mean?
Just a big, lavish, public ceremony. This is our day. It's about us and our love and our future. So let's elope as soon as we can.
A baby? Where did that come from?
We've talked about this.
Yeah, but that was before.
I know. We're finding our way back to each other. We want this to be better, and what better way to build our future than to build our family?